Welcome to Big Blend Radio's second Saturday Sunshine Stays show with the Palm Springs Preferred Small Hotels. Hey everyone, we're super excited today because we get to welcome acclaimed designer David Rios to the show. And David is known all over Southern California and, of course, in Palm Springs. He's known for his design work, especially working with modern, mid-century, and minimalistic styles. And what I love about his work personally is how he incorporates color, especially when you've got those sleek styles. He manages to just warm it up with just the right amount of color, the right color and the right amount of dose. So welcome to the show, David. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me here, a part of your podcast today. I'm really excited to let everybody know a little of my design and what I'm implementing here in Palm Springs. So excited to be a part of this.
Well, tell everybody what I said about the color. Do you know, I was looking through all the different sites and I know what you've done of the Velvet Hotel. That's the Velvet Rope was where you are right now for those watching. You really do have a way with color where you don't overdo it, but when you do it, it's just like the perfect way. Where did you go to school for that to get the right amount of color? Because color is hard.
Color is hard. It's definitely hard because you want to really convey. Well, what I wanted to do was convey a certain artist, an actor, a singer, and then also bring in the rich jewel tones. I feel like a lot of today modern designs right now, we're getting away from color. If you do it tastefully, if you do it subtle, it really conveys a time period. So I think just understanding fabrics and the color that really brings in such a movement, such a mood, if you will. So each of the rooms, it's 9 rooms that we have here at the Velvet Rope. And I really studied the individual and found out, what was their color scheme, and bringing out the color scheme along with those rich jewel tones really brought together the design well.
Well, it's interesting. Tell us about the room that you're in right now.
So this room is called the Playmate Room, and it's after Hugh Hefner and his Playmates. More of a 1960s vibe where we have a lot of the velvet. So we use the rich red for the pop of the color, along with the jewel tone. So I use some gold and some dark greens, some blacks. So just give it that more of that sexy element of a rich stay when you come in here. So not only that, though, when you're coming into the rooms, there's a scent. Every room is scented differently. So you have this aroma that really just fills the room, but gets you excited for like, wow, what's behind the Velvet Rope. And when you come into each room, it's like a setting just with the smell itself.
Well, this is exciting because Palm Springs has such a huge history in regards to Hollywood history, right? It should be, Palm Springs film history, right? And so you've got all these icons. Like there's the one room I was on your Instagram and looking at, I think it was your website or Instagram, and everyone, the links for that are all in the show notes. So whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, not Instagram, Spotify, whatever, the links are there. But you had the Lucille Ballroom, which is like, it's like almost completely opposite to where you're at. So,
yes,
I love that design too. That's an awesome room.
You know what was so cool about this is really studying the individuals that actually lived here, specifically in Old Las Palmas. So we're located right when you come into town. Old Las Palmas is majority of the houses were built in the 1930s. And I really wanted to pay homage to the people that were moving and shaking the city from the 1930s to the 1970s. Our rooms go from 1930 to 1978 specifically. But what I loved about, we had to call it the Ricardo Estate because we couldn't call it I Love Lucy room, but the Ricardo Estate is so cool because finding out like the history of just Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, I mean, their rooms, their houses. I took references from their properties here in the Coachella Valley, but also references to their properties in LA. And so when I was really studying like what her vibe was, it was very sexy, edgy, but then also very playful. A lot of the pinks and the aquas were her color scheme, should I say, for her exterior furniture, her patio furniture, even down to the umbrellas. It was so cool. So understanding her kitchens as well. She used a lot lot of dark black marbles as well. So I'm like, how am I going to incorporate all these colors? And I
Yeah.
did. So it was really cool just to kind of convey everything that she had. And when people say, where did you get this color from? Or how about this bedding? So, and the bedding's not basic. It's enriched with a lot of velvets and really
Mhm.
recreating her actual bedroom, but not just her bedroom, her living room, understanding that when she was here in Palm Springs, it was more of a mid-century movement. So down to
Wow.
the selection of the tile. The couch is a mid-century. The dining room table is a mid-century design, and also every inch from the mosaic to the floor to the wainscot to the bathroom to the fixtures. Oh my God! It has just been such a blessing and such a
Wow.
fun movement to recreate what Lucy and Ricky had in their homes from the early 1950s to mid 60s movement.
It's interesting too, because like Palm Springs, a lot of the hotels, right? We're talking small boutique hotels. We love Palm Springs Preferred Small Hotel Group because it's really these places where people came for like holiday or vacation, right? But they were
Definitely,
old apartment complexes. So it was taking that, and so it is like still a living space and an experience. The people really kind of stayed a little bit longer, maybe. But
definitely.
now, in this kind of hotel setting, this is not just a room. This is like a true experience. And I think that is going with what we want as travelers. The part of doing the design, are you wanting people that are already know about, say, Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball or Hugh Hefner, or do you want people to kind of know about them and then, you know what, let me dig into some history about them to kind of remember the people from the past? Well,
Well, I
some are
love
still
that.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I actually love about that. Their daughter actually resides here in Palm Springs. She's a full-time
Oh, wow.
resident. But I want people from all over the world to come down and feel the richness of Palm Springs. I want you to come down and not even know anything about this artist, but when you leave, that all of the details have been brought in exactly how they lived back then. So you're going into a time warp. We have a room
Cool.
specified in 1930 that's Jean Harlow, and I've recreated her entire room exactly the way she had it here in Palm Springs, down to the headboard. And when I got these custom headboards back, I was like, wait, why is there a ceramic hand and why is there ostrich feathers coming out of this hand? Is that part of the design? To the T. These fabricators made every inch of their room. I mean, even from the fringes to the colors, it has
Wow.
just been so incredible to recreate old Hollywood, exactly where they lived, right behind us. You can take a tour, you can walk to it, you can take a bike and really see, wow, David brought in all of these elements of these houses that are directly behind the hotel.
That's crazy. And so let's talk about flow because all these rooms are going to have these different designs, right? According to the Hollywood celebrity. So, what's it like actually walking through the hotel? So, to create that flow, because as you open a door, it's going to be completely different. So, you want that jolt of excitement, but you still need
Yes.
that flow. And then I want to go into the bigger aspect of driving into Palm Springs because the exteriors, right, also have
Yes.
to have a flow to keep the integrity of Palm Springs. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
It,
Where,
it It does. You hit on the nail on every aspect of that because this property was built in 1950, finished in 1951. It's a Herbert Burns property. He's well known for these beautiful, stunning hotels out here, the Orbit Inn, the Holiday
okay.
Inn, the Hideaway House, and he's known for his ledges and his flagstone from the exterior. He's also known for these really cool designs. They're a piece of wood that's a 4x8, and these 4x8s mixed in with some two by eights as well.
Huh.
They're positioned at a 45-degree angle. So I enhanced that with the colors. I didn't take anything away from the exterior. I really wanted to bring to life back his design from the 1950s. In addition to that, back then the color was a pop of a subtle like teal. So my accent color is a teal, and I kept everything else a black and white scheme. So there's a cohesiveness to that. And as you open the velvet door, excuse me, the velvet rope doors, it has this subtle pop of this aqua that is just so soothing and so inviting. And as you go into each room, it transformed between, every character, every singer, every artist.
Cool.
However, the floors themselves was either a solid black, a black and white scheme, or a white floor. So I kept the floors to a black and white scheme that was iconic to Palm Springs, and just really kept that flow of a cohesiveness to each of the rooms.
Oh, this is exciting because I know they talk about you being like this ultimate flipper, right? Of flippers of houses but I have a friend who does that and I use the word flipping and she got so mad at me. She goes, Lisa, this is called creating a space of art to dwell in. She was like, do not use the word flipping around me ever again. And I did it one more time. And boy, like she hasn't talked to me for a while. I'm serious, but she,
I
she
get it.
really, she said it. This is about where people live, or like in your case, living, and then the hotel spaces where they're spending time. Whatever I create and design must be the nourishment of the soul. And I'm like, okay, I will never use that word again. It's on your website, but you know what
Yes.
I mean, right?
No, definitely. You know, the stigma with flipping as well is that the people came here and they're flipping, they're doing these 2-month projects that they're kind of slapping paint on and cosmetically just kind of like making it appealing so someone comes and buys it. That's not the history here. That's not what's gone on during the development stages. This took me about 1.5 years to finish.
Wow.
And every detail, I mean, again, keeping the originality, but also bringing today's modern twist and today's amenities that people need when they're staying here, especially the bedding. The bedding has got to be it's fantastic. You gotta feel
Okay.
like you're waking up on a cloud. But yes, again, it was the enrichment of the materials that we use that a flipper per se would not use. Again, what were materials being used in the 50s and the 30s? Marbles and the gorgeous natural veins. And I know
Oh,
that
what's
things are.
happening in the bathtub then? I want to know about the bathroom. Does anybody have sunken bathtubs like at all, or clawfoot, or are we just showers? What's going on in the bathroom?
We have stunning showers, stunning. I mean, we have 24 karat dripping everywhere. We have a
What?
Liberace room. Yes, Liberace
No
had
way,
actually
you're the
two.
Liberace room?
Oh, baby,
Dude.
we have everything. I'm
Oh
telling
my
you,
gosh.
the Liberace had 2 estates behind us, and it was so cool because I took one portrait, and it was his actual bathroom with him in the bathtub. And I said, you know what? I'm going to pull references from every image of this bathroom. The gooseneck. Oh my God, the gooseneck gold,
Oh,
24 karat plated faucets. Stunning. Oh my, the chandeliers, the candelabras, the diamonds. I know my cleaning girls are going to be upset with me, but it's okay. You are coming for an rich, glamorous. Oh my God,
oh, you got the
time,
like the real twinkle lights. Like I always say, Christmas is
everything.
awesome, right? Because of the twinkle lights. And I'm like, leave the twinkle lights. We want the twinklies. And the
Oh
twinklies,
yes.
so you got the real twinklies, like
Oh, the
serious.
real. I mean, and these fixtures were not cheap, but they're well worth it. I mean,
Mm.
this is not going to be a very inexpensive hotel. It'll be a higher premium. But again, the fabrics that we chose, the oh my God, the sconces, his room
What
alone
about the
has.
towels? I want the towel. Like
Oh,
you've got,
Turkish towels, 1 thousand thread count. We are not
okay.
cheapening out anything here at the Velvet
And
Rope.
what
You're going to come
about
in
the
here.
amenities? What about like,
Oh,
okay, like the
everything.
soaps and we're gonna
Oh,
have like good shampoos, like
yes,
luxury?
Hermes. Yes, luxury Hermes products. Also, we have a new line that's coming in that's all organic because we got to be organic friendly. I just cut onto that because
Nice.
I was just like, I wanted it to smell good. So we have some of the rooms have lavender, exactly how Marilyn Monroe had her estate here as well too. So you get a takeaway from everything. You know, so again, when you're walking into this room, you're experiencing every little thing that he had at his estate, he had in
Wow.
his bedroom. And again, we have like sconces, pendants. The lighting is insane here because the details of the lighting are just like a whole nother level. And
Yeah.
it's mood lighting. You can walk up to the sconces and just barely touch it, and it sets your perfect mood. I mean, the scents, the smells, the stays,
But even the lighting there behind you is so perfect because if it was too white and too bright, it would ruin that whole vibe, and we
yes,
don't look good that way.
we don't.
We
Lighting is
don't.
every
Yeah.
lighting is everything. So yes, and dimming systems just sets the mood and it creates that ambiance from the Rat Pack room to the Liberace room to the Desi's
Oh,
estate to the
you got a Rat Pack
Playboy.
room too? Oh,
Oh my God, you're gonna love this. So Palm Springs Life
yeah.
and also the Palm Springs Life and the Historical Society donated, you're gonna get this, donated original pictures of artwork, and it actually says where they performed here in Palm Springs, and that's there in the bedrooms. I mean, it
No
doesn't get any
way. That is
better. The
cool.
history. So you're gonna be like, oh my God, they performed at this bar, at this venue, here on stage, and it gives you a little area of where you can go and see the like the purple room of where they actually played. So talk about history. I mean, bringing
Yeah.
the historical society and allowing them to give us, references and pictures that really convey like the feel of them playing here in Palm Springs. It
So
doesn't
is
get any
this
better.
open? Is people can book now or what's
Book
happening in that?
now. The
It,
Velvet Rope, the Velvet Rope PS.com. There's 9 rooms, 9 experiences. We also have a bar that's open to our guests as well. It's called Bar Valerie after Amy
I'm
Winehouse.
in.
Uh, oh my God,
Oh,
it's such an art deco feel mixed in with some jazz and blues. We have a 1930s piano. We have tufted seating, velvet tufted seating that's 8 feet tall. So, we have the bar seating. We have so many different intimate areas. If you just want to come and do your work here at the bar, if you want to have a cocktail,
I
if you
want
want to sit
cocktails.
down, if you want a dinner, if you want live entertainment, I mean, it is just going to be such a
Okay,
beautiful
cocktail. You got to have a
cocktail.
cocktail for each room, right?
We
Like,
do, and they're all named. Yes,
yeah.
legend. We have one called the Legendary after Studio 54. Studio 54 really didn't have a lot to do. The references that I had was I was born in
Oh, but
1978, but also
right on.
all the iconic people that had houses here also partied in Studio 54, and it was fun. It was energy.
Oh,
Is a lot of
yeah.
glitz and glam. The headboard alone is 15 feet long. So I mean, again, the details of each room. You walk in there and there's a disco ball going above the bed. There's like 8 disco balls. I mean, they're suspended. They're not going to fall on you, but
But
it is
that's
such a
fun.
creation. Oh my
I
God,
think
everything's fun.
we were just talking about this that people don't dance like they used to back in the Studio 54 days. They aren't like doing it. Like now, Palm Springs
They're
people
doing it.
can.
Palm
All right.
Springs people are bringing it back. They're doing it. They're living live. There are disco balls everywhere. Christmas trees with disco balls
Oh,
outside, disco
I
balls
want
in the
that
pool.
in the
We have
pool.
cabanas. Yeah, we have cabanas. We have day beds. We have bottle experiences. If you want to lounge, you want to relax. You don't even
Nice.
have to leave your cabana. We come to you. You don't have to leave your day bed. The day bed, again, is like 14 inches of a beautiful king size bed. All the rooms, get this, are all king size beds as well. So we want
Oh,
you to
yeah.
feel luxury, even in a smaller room. You are lacking nothing here at the Velvet Rope.
Oh, this is exciting. So everyone can go
Yeah,
get it now. Now,
please do.
let now talk about the Trixie Motel. I want to
Oh
hear
my God.
about Trixie.
Trixie Motel, are you kidding me? We just won best reality TV show. She is stunning. She is beautiful. She is rich. She is skinny. She is everything. It would have been such a blessing for her to even take a chance on me. I've been doing design for about 27 years now, but getting her hotel was beyond whatever. I would never even imagine that I could be next to her, more or less helping her design her exterior and doing the build out of her hotel. Her hotel is like four streets over on the north side. Beautiful 7 bedrooms. It is such a, you leave there, you go there with a smile. You leave there with just this energy. It is just, if you're having a bad day, go to Trixie Motel.
It
It's
makes
gonna,
you feel younger. Just at the photos I was looking at, it makes you just feel like that inner child that we all
yes.
forget. And it's like, that's what I think about Palm Springs from all the conversations we've had on this show. I'm like, Palm Springs, y'all are having way so much fun. I'm not saying too much fun because I
Yes.
don't think you can't,
No, and
you,
we also have a Trixie Day. September 1st, we granted her Trixie Day. She was our grand marshal,
wow.
but she is such a stunning, lovable. Her and her partner David, and Allison. I love my Allison. But what she created. I mean, she came to our city with the thought process of, okay, we're gonna build this hotel, but it has really resonated with people all over the world. One iconic person has brought so many people into Palm Springs.
That's
She's
awesome.
legendary, and it's just, again, it's such a, that you go into that hotel, and I'm there once a week just to kind of go and fix things or clean up certain things or just go party, have a drink with her. but the feeling that you get and the people from all over the world that just come to experience a part of Trixie with her 7
That's
bedrooms, with her
amazing.
7 different themes. It has just been a blessing that she even took me in consideration and gave me an opportunity to work with her. And then I'm like, you know what? I need to do this for myself as well, but a different feel, a different, a different
Mhm.
old Hollywood feel. You go to Trixie's and you want to have a good time and you just want to like be young
Yeah.
again and just be enriched with Palm Springs. And then you come to my property and you're just like old Hollywood. So you get the mix of the blend. It's like kind of brother and sister type
Hmm.
of a hotel, if you will. So I love it. I'm excited. I'm just blessed to be a part of this beautiful city that's constantly creating. Our board of God, our city council board is just absolutely lovable. They embrace us. They want more. They
That's
want
awesome.
more period pieces to come back to Palm Springs.
Well, that's what's exciting about it is the integrity. That's always talk about that. And we travel full time, so we're always in a different city. And it's like,
Yeah.
did you lose who you are? Have you lost your history? Like right now, I'm in Lubbock, Texas, and yes, they have a Buddy Holly thing with his big glasses. It's like, you know what I mean. You if you don't embrace the ancestors, of the city that made it up. I mean, from the ancients to now, you've lost that feel. And I think what's interesting
Yes.
is from all the hotels, these boutique hotels and inns and motels, it sounds like it's not like competing. It's like we're all offering something different. So as a
Yes.
designer, that's got to be exciting because there's architects like Frank Lloyd Wright. He's done this specific design.
The
But
furry.
yeah, and then you come to Palm Springs, it's like we can be whatever we want. And you
Yeah.
don't get
I,
boxed into a style.
You don't, as long as you keep the integrity of the
Right,
exterior and the way it's
right.
built. I think anybody is going to really have an appreciation to that. And that's why I'm here to teach younger people that are designers that are coming up. Don't knock down the walls. Maybe there's something that we can enhance with the wallpaper or a piece of artwork that really keeps the integrity still alive for generations to come. That's what we're doing. We're building history for generations to come and experience more of what they had before.
Mm.
It's an honor to be a part of that movement.
Now, do you spend the night in the rooms that you've designed to see what it's like?
I gotta test
I
out
mean,
everything. I gotta test
I
out
know
everything. The showers, the bedding, the drapes,
all of it.
the photo shoots. I love being here just to
The
greet people.
cocktails,
The
the
cocktails,
cocktails.
of course. We do that at 5 o'clock. We have a happy hour, and then on the weekends
Oh,
we have a live entertainment. So it's just it's something that's setting you back. People are going to come for the pool and enjoy it. We have day passes as well, but you're really going to come and experience something so tranquil, so beautiful at nighttime. It's subtle music. It's nothing blasting. It's something that the iconic people that we made these rooms represent. What were they listening to at that time frame?
oh
What were they
yeah.
drinking? How were the actual drinks being made? And how were the glasses? Those are all of the details that I've
Oh,
really thought out about every inch of the
but
hotel.
that's so
So
much fun. That's so much
it
fun. So you went
is.
down a bunch of rabbit holes of history to really get into. I love that kind of development. So
Yeah.
go through the 9 rooms. Tell everybody each of the 9 rooms so we know what celebrity we want to sleep with.
Oh, yeah, oh my God, I love that. Right. So we're going to start off with the one and only Elvis Presley. It's stunning. I took
Oh,
references from his property in Graceland. I mean, to the T of his window treatments to his flooring. Elvis Presley and the honeymoon house that he had right up above us. So that's the first estate, and it's quite large: kitchenette, living room, bedroom, and of course it's blue suede. Of course, how we
yeah.
have that. It's the iconic black and white stripes from his music and so forth. The second room is going to be your largest room of all, which is the presidential suite. It's a mixture between John F. Kennedy and maybe Marilyn Monroe. Who knows? But it
Oh,
is. Oh, it's so edgy. So, well, not to be talked about, but people want to stay in it, recreate it. And then we also
yeah.
have the lavender room, which is going to be our beautiful Elizabeth Taylor, stunning, beautiful. Oh my
Ooh,
God! Even the headboard, the ceiling, the chandeliers, the sky. Oh, it's beautiful. Then we have legendary, which is going to be our Studio 54 room. Edgy,
I
sexy,
can't
fun.
wait.
Oh,
I
people just
love
love
that.
being in there. Roller skates, you bring it. Let's have fun, some fun. Then we have our playmate room, which is definitely after the Playgirls, the playmates, should I say, and also Hugh Hefner, stunning, rich, elegant. Oh, went to the couch
Gaudy.
is a circle, this gaudy, elegant, and then we go to our Jean Harlow 1930s, recreating her exact bedroom. That's one of our smaller rooms, but it's identical. It is just beautiful, black and white look. And then we also have our bar, which is Bar Valerie after Amy Winehouse. It can seat about 65 people. It is just stunning, stunning, stunning. And then we move on to our I Love Lucy, which is going to be our the Ricardo suite, again, just beautifully done, time period from the 1950s. And then we move on to one and only, we have our candelabra room, which is going to be after
Liberace.
Liberace. Oh my, yeah, Liberace, stunning, gorgeous, rich, super rich, classy, rich, and a little gaudy, but taste. Glimmer, glitz. And then we have our famous Rat Pack, which we paid attention to. It's more going into, I would say more of a cigar lounge type of, it's dark green and gold and black. And so the floor is all black marble. The shower from head to toe is gold. And oh my God, wait till you see the wainscot in that room. It was so expensive, but you got to see it. And again, the originality with the pictures that were donated from Palm Springs Life and the Historical Society here in Palm Springs. It is just a beautiful time to be at the Velvet Rope. There's 9 reasons for you to come back with you and your family and create more memories or stay in every room. I want everybody to come back 9 different times. I have 9 different reasons.
I think it's great inspiration for people to do their house up in a way that people are so scared to do what they truly want to. Because listen, you can change it before you sell it, or maybe you'll find someone who likes what you like. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or call David.
Yeah, call me. And don't be afraid of color. It's paint. You can always paint over it. It's a wallpaper. You can always take that off. But you know what? Live your best life now. Don't think about it. Recreate one of your rooms. Start off with a powder room. Start off with something small, and because that's a statement piece. Let people talk about something, and it just really conveys who you are. If you're a traveler, if you're a little funky, or you're more edgier, or you're simplistic, have fun with some wallpapers and some paint. Start with paint first. It just I want to know who you are when I walk into your house.
I want a map on the wall. Like that's what I would want. It's like you could do that, right? Could you do a map on a wall? Is that
yes, you can. You could definitely do a map, and you can put pins on it to where you've been, places where you want to go, and change out the pins just to let people know that your ambition is to go there. Your desire is to always is to maybe be on this island one day, but you've gone here, and so you're well traveled, and people see that. And if you're not, it shows that you want to do it.
I love this. I love what you do. So give everyone the website again so that they can start making their plans. Because now it's a beautiful time of year right now, right?
Oh my God. Beautiful. Yeah. We're good all the way until the beginning of June. It gets a little hot, but even the hot seasons, we're year round. Yes, we do day parties all the time. We bring everybody from all over the world. But again, I'm David Rios with David Rios Designs, and the hotel is the Velvet Rope, and you can find us at the Velvet Rope ps.com. Again, thank you for this opportunity. It has been such a blessing for me to share my little love, my creation, and hopefully everybody comes to visit. Please do so.
Hang out in your bar.
And all the rooms. I mean, are you kidding me?
Look at that. Well, I just thank you for taking care of Amy Winehouse for us. Is that not special? And she does belong. Yeah. Did she go to Palm Springs? She did. I mean,
but addition to that, with Tony Bennett.
Yeah,
Frank Sinatra. She was just
and just her hair.
Oh, bam, bigger the better. You're in Texas, you get that. You understand. You understand the bigger the better in Texas. I love it.
Yeah, I need her hair though for that. But she had the hair. She did it. She's got it.
She did it all.
David, thank you so much for joining us. A real pleasure. Take care. And oh my gosh, what a place! Everyone, go make your bookings.
Thank you.
Take
Book
care
now. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye, love.
Thank you for joining us for our Big Blend Radio second Saturday Sunshine Stage Show with the Palm Springs Preferred Small Hotels. Visit us at bigblendradio.com to keep up with the shows and plan your Palm Springs vacation. Go to authenticpalmsprings.com.